What's up, YouTube? It's Ev, bringing the blaze back with another episode of our Let's Play Pokemon Platinum series. Now, I want to say, last weekend was a killer. I did not have a single free moment, it felt like. I had a lot of fun, right? But I didn't have a single free moment. So we skipped over the PTCG Cup, we skipped over the episode for the week. We are back. We are continuing the series, and I didn't forget, we are in Sunyshore City, right outside this gym right here. Cheeks is about to get his time. I'll let you know, the week I'm recording this is the week that Pokemon Champions has dropped. And honestly, that game has been getting me hyped for that game has been getting me hyped for this episode like nobody's business. I have never had so much fun doing Pokemon battles. It is so cool. I have this really cool team. I'm not going to spoil it. But if y'all want to face me, I don't know how to actually search people. I've been just doing randoms like on Ranked Ladder. If there's a way to search me, I am Pokeblaze YT on Pokemon Champions. If y'all know a way to fight me, send me challenge requests or something, right? I do know it's only on Switch right now. It's coming to mobile later, so I'm not going to get like notifications through my Switch. It's just going to be a matter of, you know, when I have it on me. But I would love to see your guys' teams and see if you can beat my ultimate team that I've cooked up in there. Anyways, this will be Cheeks' day to shine. I'm convinced. I'm putting it out right there. Putting it out there right now. Woo! You can tell the brain's going a little crazy right now. This is Cheeks' day to shine. I'm putting it out there. He's gonna evolve this episode. I, out of pure ego and pride, have refused to look up, and fun, have refused to look up what level Cheeks will evolve, and therefore y'all will know before me or at the same time as me, depending on how much fun you are. Alrighty, let's talk to Clyde here. Hey there, how's it going, champ to be? Let me check out your trainer case. Let's see how many badges you have. 1, 2, 3. Whoa, wow, you've already got 7. That means if you can beat this gym leader, you're on your way to the Pokemon League next. That also means that this is the last time I get to give you advice. This is it, kiddo. Listen carefully, one last time. The gym leader here is a master of electric-type Pokemon. That's all I have to say. The rest is up to you. Oh, I couldn't tell. Is that a Tesla coil? I'm pretty sure that's what that's called. Is a Tesla coil. Down. Twist these gears around. Am I stupid? I am. Okay. Shoot. There we go. Alright. So Cheeks, I mean, given that this is purely electric, I mean, it's not even purely electric. Actually, no, it's platinum. So in Diamond, a lot of the gym leaders use like Pokemon outside of their types. So Volkner was infamous for using his Ambipom and Octillery with electric moves. Here, I think in Platinum they try to stick to their types a lot more, which is good in this case, because if we were facing an Octillery with Cheeks, he would not be doing so hot. But not only were hitting super effective on all these electric types with their only weakness in ground, their electric type stab moves just don't affect us at all. And you can see how much, like how big of an advantage that gives us. Yes, it's a Pachirisu, but Pachirisu is also a world champion, so stop disrespecting my boy. But like, you can see how much of an advantage this type gives us. We are smoking this Pachirisu that is, how many levels above us? 14? Quick maths? So, I think this is it. How cool would it be if this was like the level he evolved right now? Right at the beginning of the thing, we get to steamroll the whole gym from the first battle. Guys, my spidey senses are on point. I could feel it in the air. I could feel the disturbance in the force. Cool, yeah, but I am going to go back and heal him up just because now he's fresh. He's got that whole stat boost. Look at him go. He's just sitting in that sand. He's got a cool sprite. Yeah, like I said, this is the first time I'm using a Hippowdon actually in a Gen 4 game. Actually, do I have bag medicine? I thought we stocked up on bag medicine last time. Hope so. Yeah, let's just use that. I don't want to go out there all the way. 34. Now we know. Now we know. I like how the sand is part of his sprite. And I was gonna say, it doesn't really make sense, given that he could be fighting on, like, grass or water, but specifically with Hippowdon. Like, with anybody else, it wouldn't really make any sense. Specifically Hippowdon, it makes sense, because doesn't he, like, store sand in his back, and it pours out of the pores? I think they're called pores on there. I want to win! That desire I pour into my guitar! I want to win! That passion compels my Pokemon! It was a song the whole time. I keep on looking over here. I feel like this is like this is obviously the camera, right? It's straight ahead of me. There's no reason for me to be looking over here. But if you guys have ever seen The Office, I feel like this is my office camera. Like, this is my studio audience. I find myself looking over there for no apparent reason. It's just the curtain in the corner of the room. But Earthquake will definitely be the move here. We could probably do some serious damage with Sand Tomb, but isn't Sand Tomb like 20 base power? So I feel like Earthquake is just going to be quicker. Like, Sand Tomb will take a couple hits just because the base power is so low. Even with Stab is like 35 or 30. Sorry, I can't do math. Luxio though. Intimidates. Oh, I was going to say, we will have to deal with Intimidates. But he's actually doing the opposite. He's giving us some swag. Honestly, I don't think that hurts us too much on Cheeks. Like, yeah, we could hurt ourselves from our confusion, but because our physical attack and physical defense are so high, and they're about equal on Hippowdon, I'll be taking only moderate damage. Even though I have a super high physical attack, I have a super high physical defense too. So we're not really too scared of confusion. It'd be cool if it worked that way in the card game too. Unfortunately, it's not. We are kind of coming out of that, era in our PTCG Cup stream, where 30 damage confusion is like world-ending. It's kind of starting to pick up, which I'm glad to see. Pretty soon you're gonna have like EXs and stuff, and GXs and Vs, and 30 damage from confusion will be absolutely nothing. So I'm very excited for that to kind of pick up a little bit more. So right now it's brutal. When you only have 60 HP on like a stage 2, I guess it's not that low anymore, but it was that low at the beginning of the series. Not pulling that out of nowhere. Let's throw on another potion. Honestly, I think nobody else has to touch the field the entire rest of this gym. I feel like Cheeks just has this in the bag. No questions asked. Twist and shout. What? Hold on, guys. Let's think about this. Oh, okay. It's this thing over here. And now we have to go over here. And here. Boom. I can do this kids game. This is the toughest gym in Sinnoh. That's why I'm here. To learn the best battle techniques around. Which is weird. I mean, you think like, do you think Volkner's like a monk sensei kind of trainer? Because he seems like he's kind of aloof. And he's kind of off in his own world with his gadgets. You can see he built this entire gym, all these gears and stuff. He's super into like mechanics and stuff, which also would have made him a good steel type gym leader. But I do like him as electric. Especially because, like, in this game, I say this loosely because, as you all very clearly know, I love every character in this game. They're all immaculate character design. No nostalgia at all. It's purely objective. But Volkner and Flint are two of my favorite characters from Sinnoh, and they pop up a couple times. It's one of the Pokefans, right? Yeah. Look at the way I'm dressed. Can't you see that I'm hardcore? Yeah, but Flint and Volkner were like my two favorite characters, and they reminded me of me and my brother. And when Black and White came out, the two legendaries, like the two cover legendaries, one of them was Dragon Fire. That's the one I got, Reshiram, the best one. And the other one was Dragon Electric, and it kind of felt like an extension of those personalities that I put into Volkner and Flint, you know? It's kind of cool. But do we have ethers? Light Screen Pikachu. Honestly, guys, I did not know Pikachu can learn Light Screen. It is kind of cool, though, because so in Pokemon Champions, this isn't really spoilers. This is like a Pokemon roster thing. They're not like allowing any not fully evolved Pokemon, except for Pikachu, because of course he's the mascot. And one of the starter items they give you is a light ball. And I saw someone with a Three-Kachu team. I would call it Three-Kachu. He had a Pikachu with a light ball, a Raichu with a Focus Sash, and an Alolan Raichu with a Choice Scarf on it. And it was like, I haven't seen anybody double up species. I don't know if there's a species clause, but I wonder if you could have like 2 Pikachus, or like say, like for argument's sake, an entire team of Pikachus. I know you can't double up the items, so only one of them can hold the light ball. But could you have multiple Pikachus and use them on a team, or would you have to pick one? I guess I'll find out after this. You guys will have already been playing for a little bit by the time this comes out. So like, let me know your guys' favorite team that you come up with. I like, when it comes out, like, I know people complain about Dexit a lot. And I like being able to use my Pokemon, and I'm lucky that, you know, my boy, Infernape, is in the roster, right? All the Sinnoh starters actually are. So, you know, I have that to save it. Like, maybe if Infernape wasn't in there, I wouldn't be as big of a fan of it. But when everybody's talking about Dexit, they always say it's such a bad thing. And in some cases, it stings, for sure. But in a competitive sense, I do kind of like Dexit. Because, like, every now and then you kind of get a reset on what things are viable. Because, like, say you have, you know, let's say Lettucemen, right? Say you have Lady Ann and Kricketune and Butterfree in a format. Lady Ann can actually put in some work, right? It's kind of like a rock, paper, scissors. It would smoke Butterfree, because Butterfree would be all special attacks. And then, so Lady Ann wouldn't be taking, like, anything from that. You throw in an Assault Vest, it actually has a niche, you know what I'm saying? You throw a Landorus Therian in there now, Lando T, Lady Ann's not doing anything. So that's what I'm saying, like, that's, when they start a new game and they have that Dexit, I don't think it's entirely malicious. Or, if it is entirely malicious, I don't think it ends up that way. You know, like, I think there's still good that comes out of it. And so I am enjoying kind of like the limited roster at the beginning of Champions. And I hope they have like different brackets where it's like they have like one that's like national decks. If you ever played Pokemon Showdown, it's like national decks, right? Everything's legal, and if you want to play that, you can play that. I feel like that's the beauty of Champions, is they can make this, it's not bound to any game's rules. They can make it whatever they want. So they can have a national dex format where it's just anything goes, right? You can play whatever you want, any group, the whole group of every Pokemon, right? But then you could also break it up and have like, you know, A bracket, B bracket, where it's like all these different like power groups of Pokemon. So the Pokemon that you want to use actually comes out with a niche. What's going on? Don't know what happened there, guys, but we are back. Let's hope that wasn't going on for too long. That wasn't going on when I was talking. So guys, I need science nerds out there in the audience. Oh, I should have gone there. Oh wait, hold on. What am I not doing right? I'm looking at everything. Okay. My science nerds out in the audience, what do Tesla coils like actually do? What's their purpose? I could always Google it, but I'm just not that kind of person, right? I'll Google it if I have to. But I want to get some interaction. I want to hear, if anybody just knows that off the top of their head, I want to hear your guys' explanation. What are Tesla coils actually for? I'm sure there's a use, not just to look cool and to spark at each other, you know? I'm not just looking for tough trainers to battle. I've been battling here because I want to feel the rush of the wind beneath his shoes. That's an old reference. Also, you know, I've never seen it before. I know, like, Electabuzz is supposed to be like an Oni or something, but they said, like, Electrifying gets, like, gorilla elements. He looks like a gorilla in this sprite. Like, he looks like apish, you know? I like it. Electabuzz can get that, you know, like the monkey tag. Electabuzz on the monkey team? I need to do a full, just monkey playthrough of Platinum. Who'd be on that? Infernape, Ambipom, or let's do it in Champions. We don't need to do another Platinum Let's Play on here, at least. Or I'll do it in my free time or something. Did he dig? Oh, you poor soul. You poor soul. So, like, it'd be, like, Infernape, Ambipom, Electivire. I think the Simis are in, like, the Simi monkeys. Which, honestly, I like the Simi monkeys. I think Simisear got voted, like, the least popular Pokemon of all time in that one, like, year's vote. I don't get the hate. I think Simipour is the least cool out of those three. I definitely don't know why Simisear got picked, but none of them are bad, by any means. Guitarist Preston, does this guy have an Intimidate Luxio? No. No Intimidate. And he does the same thing. Okay. This is cool. Okay, so another thing I'm excited for Champions. I know I'm going on a rant here, guys. You gotta check it out. If you gotta switch, you gotta switch too. Later, if you're watching this after summer of 2026, it's on the App Store. Get it on your phone. Like, they have not all new animations, but some of the Pokemon have, like, new animations, and they could always update it and just, like, change the animations from season to season to kind of give us back that progression, which I'm excited for, because, like, see this pose Luxio's in right now? You know how, like, Luxray, the 3D model, is, like, kind of just standing there idle? In Champions, he's, like, posed exactly like that Luxio was. It's so cool. It gives it so much life. There it goes back. It's posed exactly like that. Scary face. Ooh. I will say, the Platinum animation for Scary Face is better than Champions. There is no doubt about that. Trust me, I've seen that animation pop up so many times the last couple days. I gotta take a break. Alright, Cheeks is level 37, so this is where Cheeks catches up. I think he's still wearing the EXP share, which is fine. So 37. So we should give the EXP, we should pass the XP share off though, Ben. Let's give it to Bibarel because, like, I mean, I was gonna say whichever one we're not gonna use in this fight at all. These two we really don't want to use in the fight at all. But I will take the item. I'll give Pitbull the EXP share. Let's go down all the way. And we'll keep that smoke ball because it's 100% entirely useless as long as we're inside this gym. So we do not need it on Cheeks. But Cheeks will get a potion before we head on to the next room. We need to shut off the Tesla coil somewhere. Oh, we can walk under that. Okay. Okay. This is the right way. Wow, I'm surprised you come this far, but you'll have to turn back. There isn't any chance that you could ever beat me. We'll see about that. Ace Trainer Zachary. There he is. I like that stomp too. I will say, so in Black and White they added like animations for the heaviness of Pokemon. So like Emboar is like super heavy. When you throw him out, he'll like dud to the ground like he's falling out of the Pokeball. And there'll be like dust that kicks up. Cheeks sounds like he's heavy. Like they were definitely testing this. They were like messing around with those mechanics before they actually implemented them in the next games. They were kind of putting them into their entrance. Not really their cries, but they kind of had little entrance cries. Alright, Magneton should absolutely easily go down to this Earthquake. And then we do need to put down... Okay, good. Our HP is good enough. I was going to say, our special defense is Booty Cheeks. So, our HP did save us on that, because we had such a high value. This should... Yeah. As I said, it doesn't kill, it's because it was sturdy. We do need to get another Ether going. To make sure that we have enough Earthquakes to just power through the final fight. See guys, this is like the duality of Sinnoh gym leaders. We have Crasher Wake that I don't even want to talk about it. And then we have like just Cheeks, right? Who just runs through the entirety of this gym. I say that, and then like Volkner's gonna pull out some like secret tech. Sign. Am I not supposed to go down here? Hold on. Am I brain farting or what? Okay, so that is where it's supposed to be. So I just gotta come up here again, right? Scoot, 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 scoot. What? What is going on, guys? It's just landing upright every single time. Okay. So do I gotta twist it like one more time? Yeah, it doesn't like that. Can't go up that way. Okay, hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. We're on to something. We go up here. We go like that. Then we go here. Oh, guys. Then we go here. Hold on. Hold on, let him cook. He's trying to cook. Where am I supposed to be going? Oh, here. Twist all the way around. There we go. Guys, it was simple. It was right in front of us the whole time. A foolish miscalculation. Yeah, it took like... Actually, it didn't take that long. I'll give me the benefit of the doubt. It didn't take that long. Alright, Challenger. It's not often, but some trainers manage to come and challenge me. But they've all been boring battles. I didn't break a sweat beating them. Volkner ASMR. Oh, that was weird. I'm Volkner, the gym leader. They say I'm the top gym leader in Sinnoh, but anyway, I guess we better get this done. I hope you're the trainer who will make me remember how fun it is to battle. It'll be over quick. It'll definitely be over quick. I feel like brushing his shoulder off of you is like, can't be bothered. Also, as much as I love Demos, and I do love Demos, I'm thinking the next evolution I'm going to use, next to play, whatever the playthrough it is, I want to use Jolteon. I kind of decided. I've seen a bunch of cool Jolteon stuff, and I'm like, okay, Jolteon's calling to me next. That's another cool thing. All the evolutions are in Pokemon Champions. So you could have a full evolution team and like cosplay Penny. I get it. You guys are tough. Who can match your toughness? Okay. So how about, since we got Sandstream going, do a cool battle item? No. What do we want to do? Let's pop a potion. It's entirely unnecessary, 100%, but the Sandstorm's gonna kill him, and I don't want to waste an Earthquake on that. And I'm gonna waste an Earthquake on it anyway. Alright, let's do it. I'm down! Bring it on! Bring it on! Alright. Question. Where is Jolteon's Iron Tail? Like, what is it doing with it? It's like Iron Butt Spike. Just like one of them turns to like steel, like Pikachu in the anime. It's like, it's this tiny little thing, and he's just like... We ask the real questions around here. Alright, so I guess I'm just gonna Rock Tomb. Rock Tomb can miss. I think it can. Luckily, he's hitting us physically. I will say, I am surprised how much damage Iron Tail is doing from a Jolteon. I think it's just due to the level difference, but it's pretty impressive. Now, Raichu can have Surf, can have Grass Knot, but I think those are both event moves. No, because oh no, guys, did I speak too soon? Because Grass Knot is the Eternicity TM, so it can definitely learn it from there. I think Surf is an event move, though. Alrighty. Well, I'm not exactly worried that we're gonna lose, not yet. I do want to give Cheeks. Where is he? I do want to give Cheeks his time in the sun, or his time in the sand, I should say. Let's go ahead and revive him. I'm pretty sure that, well, it is Focus Miss. Okay, I was kind of hoping it would miss there. I was gonna say, I think we can live it, and even so, its accuracy is, like, pitiful. Yeah, we can live it anyway. Okay, so now he's definitely gonna Focus Miss. Is Raichu faster than a Crobat? I know Raichu is really fast. Because I'm thinking, Focus Blast is gonna do nothing. We 4 times resisted. We're absolutely fine. Signal Beam too. Is he out of focus? He used 2. We don't have pressure. He just wanted to Signal Beam, I guess. I want to miss. Can he hit us with a Thunderbolt before we can hit him with a Sludge Bomb? It's not a Thunderbolt, it's a Charge Beam. That's right. Alright, Poison. Oh, that did nothing. Man, this makes Raichu look tanky. Which is always what he kind of looked like to me, especially like they played into that in the anime, where he was this like big tanky version of Pikachu, where he could take hits and he was really physical and he was throwing his weight around. I thought he got tanky. Raichu is not tanky. Let me tell you what, like, no amount of EVs will make Raichu tanky. Unless Mega Raichu X gets tanky. Because I think they're going to invest a lot in his defenses. And I think Y is just going to... I guess we know already in ZA, huh? I don't know off the top of my head. But I think X gets tanky and Y gets, like, fast and supercharged in a special attack. Okay. Alright. Is anyone faster than a Raichu? I think Noctum was the fastest. We can bring in Shimler here. It was not a Cheeks clean sweep. Okay. Shimler is faster. Only 2 levels higher, because isn't... I guess it's only 2 points higher, because Raichu's like 110 or something like that. And Shimler's 108. It makes sense. It makes sense. Okay, and the Battle of the Century. I do like that ball capsule. We're going to make some ball capsules, I think, next episode. I don't think we want to risk the miss. We just want to go ahead and close combat. And I think he's going to be tanky enough to take at least one of those. I don't know if he's going to fire back, though. Gets the little healing, doesn't matter. Close combat will take him out from there. Thunder Punch. It's coming off a huge attack. Okay, but we live it. Sandstorm Chip, yeah, definitely. Between Sandstorm Chip and our close combat and another round of Sandstorm Chip, just in case we get like a low roll, we're totally fine. I should stop saying stuff. I should stop saying stuff altogether. Well, he can only really quick attack us. He can't Thunder Punch us. That's his main move he really wants to go for. So, if we do Max Potion here, I feel like it's a freebie. Does he have Ice Punch in this game? You know what? I did know about that. I had just forgotten. I think we live it, though. Yeah. And we get a free turn to heal. And he gets chipped by Sandstorm twice, because he's got to sit there and recharge from that. But, see, you can see I wasn't on the edge of my seat on that one, because Cheeks, I mean, like, we are 13 levels lower. And I had no doubt that Cheeks was going to live that, unless it was a crit. Just purely because, like, Hippowdon's physical bulk and his HP are absolutely ludicrous. Unmatched. Don't crit? Perfect. Right after I said I was going to stop saying stuff, I go, don't crit. Alright, 38. No, 38. And then Luxray. So this one he had in Diamond and Pearl. This is it! My trump card! Now, I think we just do this, because he's also going to be physical. See, I guess I never thought about how many physical electric types Sinnoh came out with. Because, yeah, it's a Luxray, and it's Electivire. Electivire? Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. But, like, for real, like, outside of that, when have, like, 2 other physical electric types have, like, been released at the same time? Zebstrika, that's one. I don't think any other Gen 5 electric type is physical. That sucks. Okay. I think we pull a Cyrus here. We let the Sandstorm chip him down. We're just gonna bring in... Pitbull needs that EXP he's getting from the share. So Demos, you take whatever he's gonna throw at you. and then we get another round of Sandstorm Chip, and bring in Chimler for the close combat. I will say, out of that whole fight, the whole gym, Cheeks did take on a significant portion of the damage, and he dealt a significant portion of the damage, especially combined with the Sandstorm. Which I was a little hesitant when we first got Cheeks, and like he started up that Sandstorm and he was just hurting everybody, and he wasn't really getting to fight himself, so he wasn't getting the benefit out of it. Honestly, he's been putting in the work. That Sandstorm chip is where it's at. Let me tell you what. And especially as a Hippowdon, these first couple fights, I mean, just as like a little like sample, he's actually getting to use his stats. And it's super nice that he doesn't get chipped by the Sandstorm, and he can just like get extra passive damage for nothing for free. And we can play around it. Like, he can come in last. We can order things differently. I will actually... Shocking. I didn't see this coming. I will actually do this. Just for the poeticism. Alright, we revived. He full restores, but then he's getting chipped down by the Sandstorm. Take your words slow, man. Take your words slow. Then we will max potions, just on full HP. I don't think from full HP we can die to an Ice Fang. I know he wants to Ice Fang. We can definitely get hit by an Ice Fang. I don't think... I guess he could freeze and he could flinch, but we're not accepting either of those as a valid answer. We're just gonna Earthquake. Spam Earthquake and Oonga Booga. Oongity Boongity. Guys, no. This is crazy. Are you kidding me? Actually? Chimler was faster. Chimler was definitely faster. Guys, close combat's the strongest move we've got. It's stab. It's 120 base power. So with those two combined, it's 180 base power. 100% accurate. We have one left. Smack the Luxray. We are not intimidated. We are full attack. Just hit it. And there we go, easy run, first try. And we defeated leader Volkner. You got me beat. Your desire and the noble way your Pokemon battled for you. I even felt thrilled during our match. That was a very good battle. It was a good battle. And it was absolutely our first time with no room for interpretation. Yeah. Ha 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 ha. That was the most fun I've had in a battle since, I don't know when. It also made me feel excited to know that you and your team will keep battling to greater heights. This is your 8th gym badge. You've earned this. Have received the Beacon badge, and that is our last Sinnoh gym badge in the entire bracket of Sinnoh gym leaders. That Beacon badge lets you use the hidden move Waterfall even when you're not in battle, and that's going to become very useful in the upcoming episodes. Waterfall happens to be key if you're going to the Pokemon League. Also, because you collected all 8 badges, any Pokemon at any level will now obey you without fail. I want you to take this too. We tamed TM57. Guesses what that is? It's Charge Beam. What's inside that TM57 is the move Charge Beam. It may raise special attack if it lands. It's electrifying. Alrighty. I don't think we have anybody that really wants to learn Charge Beam. Scramble might like it, but I don't think we have room on Scramble's moveset. So I think we're gonna hold off on that one for now. Maybe one of the PC Pokemon, if they get picked, will opt to use Charge Beam in the league. I wonder who'd be. I'm trying to think of who'd it be good against. Water Bug, Water Ground is not going to do anything. Water Fire, there aren't any. Water Psychic. Does he have a Starmie or a Slowbro? He might. Milotic. Oh my goodness, he's going crazy out there with that Weed Whacker. Alright, so it seems like the landscaping services have begun. So that is all the time we got for this episode. Make sure to tune in next time where we will be taking a chilled out episode. You know, after we have our moment where we save the world and we finish that last gym badge, we kind of have nothing on our docket between now and the Pokemon League. Nothing's really pressing us and we can start to take our time. This is one of my favorite points in any Pokemon game. It just feels like the most, like, this is your life to do with what you want. And we will be taking a chill day next episode. We will be stacking up for the Pokemon League, determining which team members you want to use, making ball capsules. We will be entering some contests for old time's sake, and because they are so fun, I don't understand you if you don't think they are. And we will be mining in the underground to get, I don't think we need money. Maybe whatever we dig up we could sell for bag medicine, but for trinkets, for battle items. Maybe we can pull up something fun. But yeah, we will be hitting that up next week. Oh shoot, I forgot. Question of the day. We need one of those, and I have the perfect one. Alright, Pokemon Champions just came out. Guys, I'm not obsessed, I promise. Pokemon Champions just came out. Out of the 3 Mega starters from Legend of ZA that are featured, they're like the mascots of Champions right now. So you got Mega Emboar, you got Mega Feraligatr, you got Mega Meganium. Alright, I got 2 parts for this question today for you. Part 1, which one did you pick in ZA? 2, which one are you most excited to use when you get Pokemon Champions? Let me know in the comment section down below. Make sure to like this video if you like this video. Subscribe to this channel for more awesome Let's Plays just like this. And as always, I'm looking forward to blazing with all of you in Pokemon Champions just as soon as we can. Keep it blazing, guys.